was freezing. So this is day 2 of the Midlands Outdoor Survival meet. I arrived last night at about 8:30, so I had about 10 minutes of light left to get my tent up, so that's why I didn't film doing any of that. And then after that I was that knackered, just sat around the fire with a couple of drinks, got to know everyone. Everyone's super friendly, really welcoming, got to know loads of people in the first hour sort of thing, so yeah, it's really good. Decent turnout. See a line of the tents behind me there. That's the sun coming through the bush, not something on fire. But yeah, it's interesting. A few different things planned for today, including an expert lesson on a bug out bag. So that should be interesting, and I'll try and capture some of that for you as well. But breakfast, coffee, get the day started.
What's your first aid like?
Yeah.
Because if you're leaking it out, it's not going around the body, and if it's not going around the body, you're on a limited time frame. So in my humble opinion, that's what I think the top 3 are.
You see loads of these kits where the guys have got the kit because it's lovely, but then you go and ask them, can you use that stuff in that kit? No. Remember, when it goes wrong, it's going to be wet, freezing, naff, you'll be cold, fed up and miserable, right? And it'll possibly be pitch black. The idea of hunting around in your kit, trying to find one of those dinky little that you've got to unscrew the end and then put it on the end and faffing around with it, no, there you go. Right, and that on a dummy cord, if you were to get too close and too nasty, that hitting you in the face is going to make you go, ow, possibly smack your teeth out. And it's tied to him. This is dummy cord. All of your kit should be tied to you. This is done in the military since time immemorial, right? It's simple.
As a prepper, this is a really good bit of kit. The downside is it's bomb-proof, but it's a little heavy. So that's the downside. The upside is you can also repair them. If you've got a repair kit, you can repair this and keep maintaining it. My small bag to my big bag. This is a military concept this is called piggybacking. Why? Because it goes on the outside. The other phrase that they often use is top covering.
Top flap.
Yeah, or top flap. So it just comes off, and then this attaches, and that allows me to piggyback. It's completely empty. So that's my small rucksack. That's a 45 litre, but these come off and attach to that as well. So I can tailor it to whatever I want. So am I going to run around with this? Well, no. I'm going to hide it somewhere, and oh look, there's a nice camouflage cover that goes with it. I'm going to hide it somewhere, and if I'm going to go foraging or looking for stuff, I'm going to use my small bag to go and collect stuff.
So day 2, and this morning into earlier this afternoon, we probably had the most comprehensive guide on a bug out kit that I've ever seen. So that was really cool and gave me a lot to think about, to be fair, because obviously bugging in's always been my priority, but bugging out's a very real possibility. because you're not going to fight off multiple people at your door at the end of the day if it came to that. So definitely going to put a lot more thought into a bug out bag. So what I learn I will try and pass on, but yeah, very interesting, very educational. Glad I came, definitely glad I came. Worth it, and I'll definitely be coming again. I'm here with UK Prepper Man. How's it been this weekend?
Been absolutely fantastic, isn't it? I mean, this is just what we were talking about on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's about bringing people together. It's about, if you haven't got that preparedness mindset, it's about not being afraid.
Yeah.
Come along, you are here with people who are knowledgeable, but they won't bombard you with just information overload and a giant kit list, because I'm sure nobody wants that. They want to be talked to and included rather than talked at.
Yeah.
And I think there's too much that goes on, and I think we've proved it. I think it's been an absolute success.
Yeah, we've had 3 or 4 people here being brand new to this, like first time they've ever come to a meet. The feedback's been pretty good. So yeah, did you, even as an experienced prepper, have you took away something from this?
I think we're all here to learn.
Yeah.
I think we're all here to learn. It's an opportunity to try new kit. A lot of people buy kit, never use it, put it away, and you know, this is the ideal scenario to do, because if you know, if worst case scenario and you've never tested your kit, then you're absolutely screwed. So if you can test it now and it can go wrong now and you can adapt it, you've got that chance to do it.
That's it. And if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. I've proved that this weekend with an exploding stove. So UK Prepper Man saved me with a very needed brew when I needed it. So
hey, and I've got a gift on the bargain of it, so you can't fault that, can you?
there we go. Thanks very much, and we'll see you at the next one.
Bless you. Cheers.
So is this your first time at a prepper meet?
It is.
Yeah.
It's been really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Good bunch of people round. And they talk sense.
Yeah.
They talk sense.
You learned something?
Oh, it's lots big refreshers.
Yeah.
A lot of refreshers. Needed.
Yeah. And do you think you'll come to another one if
Oh,
you do
definitely.
one? Yeah.
Definitely.
So recommended?
Very much so. As I say, it's good fun. You learn things.
Yeah.
You know, you might not use them. So what?
Yeah.
You know.
Excellent.
You meet some decent folk.
Yeah. That's it. It's about networking, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Very much
Excellent.
so.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome now.
Nothing worse than coming away and being surrounded by bloody YouTubers everywhere. Can't win, honestly.
He's placing these on. What I do once I've got it on, and while I'm talking about it, is I then start rotating it. This is a cat tourniquet, combat application tourniquet. Oh, it's starting to work already. It is quite painful because I'm crushing the muscle tissue down onto the arm, and then I'm going to lock it in place.
So, is this the first time at a prepper meet?
It is actually the first time.
Did you learn much?
I've learned quite a lot about what are my ways of limited thinking. What I need is more actual people with experience who've done practical things and know what works and what doesn't, instead of just having shiny kit syndrome.
Yeah, definitely. So lots of takeaways for you from this.
Yeah, there are. So there'll be a lot of rethinking approaches and how to approach things, and how to change my self-concept of how I feel to the news.
Yeah, been brilliant, actually exceeded expectations, learned quite a lot from the guys, quite a lot, on what I'm going to do for like bugging out and whatnot and prepping.
Excellent. So you think you'll make the next one when they do another one?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Lots of
can't
takeaways.
Yeah.
Good for the family as well?
Oh yeah, he's loved it, getting out, first time camping as well, same with the wife.
All right.
So yeah.
First time camping.
Yeah.
That's always brave.
Yeah.
Has it changed the way you think you might set up before you come next time?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This were just a bit of a observation one.
Test run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to upgrade on 10, everything, but yeah, it's been brilliant.
Exposing them. Okay. And then you can use something that then creates a spark. And one of the classic ones that you can utilise is a ferro rod. The Leatherman ones are quite good because they lock in place, they don't actually move. So when I actually strike my ferro rod, what happens over a period of time is that they oxidise, in other words they get a layer. So I want to get rid of that best I can. I just gently scrape that off. until it then goes silver, and that then draws the sparks. When it comes to ferro rod, I'm afraid the bigger the better, because you've then got more of a striking surface. So either I push or I then pull the rod. Either way, I end up with a lot of sparks because it's got a big surface area. So when I then decide I'm going to throw a spark onto where I want to put it, I can then just push it in. And the Vaseline then just uses that. It's the cotton wool that's caught, but the Vaseline, which is petroleum jelly, is then acting as the accelerant, which means then if I've then got my kindling, which is my small twigs, when I place them on top, and how do I know kindling or wood, if I'm going to use a natural product, is fit for purpose? Well, when I grab it, if it snaps and makes a fire noise, that means it's dry enough. If it bends, it's too green.
So I'm here with Viking Mitch, who helped to set all this up. How's it gone?
First one out, pretty good. People actually turned up, which is a bonus. So we had, what, 25 people? But we know full well that the wilderness gathering was going on. Yeah. So, you know, but we just basically did it as a test.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lessons has been good. We've covered a fair amount. And we've actually taken it on board. There's
a lot of people who have come to a prep meet for the first time to this one who are giving positive feedback back. So will it happen again?
Yes. The idea is we're going to try and get it to go inside the school holiday kind of thing. So we're talking about every 3 months. We will liaise with the farm owner. And then other than that, it's a case of watch this space. So there will also be an Instagram page for this coming on after this. And then other than that, it's just spread the word. Because people were booked up for other events, or they were just unavailable for family dues and stuff like that. So we fully knew that when we were doing it, which is why me, Shovel and Chris put the videos out saying, look, this is what we want to do, this is what we want to try and encourage. Right. So the idea is helping people out. We're not going to tread on anyone's toes. It's all about networking at the end of the day. So we've had positive feedback. So see where it goes.
Excellent.
And we're going to try and do a biggish one next year in August. But we'll come back to you with more information on that nearer the time.
Well, from me, thank you very much. It's been an experience for me, and I'll be definitely at the next one.
Thanks for meeting you. Cheers for all you've done.